If you grew up watching Lazy Town, you probably already know Sportacus, the guy who literally flips out of bed, eats one apple and can suddenly break metal, and does push-ups that make gravity look like a suggestion. Because of how insanely strong he was, people started questioning whether it was possible to replicate some of his exercises. Soon enough, the Sportacus push-up challenge became internet famous, and people were left stunned at its insane difficulty. While the Sportacus push-up challenge has been successfully completed by others, I've always wanted to be able to do this challenge, as not only would it be a fun way to incorporate exercise into my daily life, but it can improve my lifestyle mentally, motivate me to maintain a healthy lifestyle, and develop key skills like endurance, strength, and commitment. Over the course of the next 5 weeks, I will need to learn a lot, ranging from one-arm push-ups all the way to 360-degree push-ups and other unique variations. Although barriers and challenges may arise, such as lack of motivation and injuries, I will challenge myself to make one successful attempt at the challenge. But first, we need a baseline attempt. What you're about to see is my first official attempt after reviewing the challenge video.
I know a lot of push-ups. Normal push-ups. And triceps. Clapping. And turning.
During my first attempt, I only got up to the clapping push-ups. The exercises after that included 360 push-up, one-arm push-up, one-arm Russian push-up, chest touches, clapping push-ups but behind the back, and finally the one-arm and one-leg push-up. To make one successful attempt at the challenge, I will eventually have to learn how to do all of these. Since I didn't try the 360 push-ups, I thought it would be a good idea to give it a try. At first, I tried it at home. Then, I went back outside and tried it on the grass so that I would probably not injure myself again. And I somehow did it. But to know what to work on and how to progress, I need to test myself on which of the push-up variations I was already capable of doing. Okay, so let's actually test out all the different kinds of push-ups I can do, because I haven't actually tested it yet. So let's begin. We got the normal push-up. Now we've got the Russian push-up. Now we've got the clapping push-up. Okay, that's good. 360 push-up. Okay, that's good. The one-arm push-up. Okay, I can do that. I don't think I can do the one-arm Russian. I can try it though. Yeah, I can't do that one. Oh, chest touches. Okay, I can do that one. Let's try clapping behind the back. No, I can't do that. Can't do it. One arm, one leg. No, I can't do it either. The one where you like spray out your arms or whatever. I'm pretty sure that was it. Learning and executing every single move in this challenge is incredibly hard, which is why I must be strategic with what I do to improve and how I mentally manage myself to cope with the hardships I'll face. After school, I went and sat down and decided to analyze my attempts and also develop a schedule to not only give me the best shot at making one successful attempt, but to also regulate myself so that I don't push myself too far. During the first week of the challenge, I'll start off by testing what I can and can't do in order to know what to work on. In the second week, I will try to research exercises that will benefit my arm strength so that I can improve my chances at hitting each push-up variation. Based off of the results from the first day, it seems that this week I'll focus on trying to hit the one-arm Russian push-up. The third week will consist of working on the clapback push-ups, making more attempts at the challenge, but more importantly, getting feedback from others so that I can get more perspectives on what to improve. Week 4 will continue on with my normal workout and exercises that I have been doing before, as well as trying to get the one arm and one leg push-up down, assuming that I would have learnt the one arm Russian and clapback push-ups the week before. In the final week of the challenge, my only goal will be to focus on perfecting my form. After thinking that I had learnt the 360 push-up, I went to school and made another attempt while incorporating the 360 push-up. However, something went wrong. Oh Jesus!
That was insane.
Feeling discouraged, I decided to go back to my previous attempts to see if I could find anything different. Okay, so I think the reason why I actually failed was because when you see when I go down, right? You can see when I've pushed off, I've immediately taken my hands off the ground. right there. And if I take my hands off the ground, there's no way for me to rotate, which is why you see me do a 180 and then just splat on the ground. So what I think I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to like let one of my hands be on the ground for longer, and then after that use it to rotate on the ground. Let's see if that works. Now realizing how I had failed the 360 push-up earlier, I gave it another shot. This time keeping one arm on the ground for longer and incorporating my legs to drive my body upwards. In this attempt, I was able to complete the first phase of the challenge, which signals a huge improvement from my first initial attempt. So far, I feel very hopeful for myself, as I think I'm improving at a quicker rate than I thought I would. During the first week of the challenge, I slightly injured myself while attempting a 360 push-up, and also lacked the endurance to make it past the first phase. But now, I've overcome those challenges, which makes me more confident to improve better for the remainder of the challenge. However, if I want any chance at countering failures and obstacles, I will need to make a plan of action. I will need to be able to follow and make any changes to my current schedule if something doesn't go according to plan, and I will also need to be able to develop strategies for overcoming obstacles. Based off of my research from the first week, the best arm exercises to improve my arm strength and endurance include doing as many normal push-ups as I could, while also incorporating different variations like the pike push-up. The reason that pike push-ups are good for this challenge is because pike push-ups force you to lift more of your body weight when using your arms to push yourself up. This engages more muscles like the bicep, tricep, and shoulder muscles. Today, my goal was to attempt one of the push-up variations that I couldn't do previously, the one-arm Russian push-up. But before trying, I needed to warm up. Today, I've decided that I'll try to get feedback from others, so this probably means that I should give the challenge another attempt so that I can showcase where I'm up to and what the next steps are.
A lot of push-ups. Normal push-ups. And triceps. Clapping. And turning. What about something a little bit more difficult? One-arm push-ups. And to the side.
After the activity in class, I received feedback from two individuals. The first person talked about slowing myself down to reserve energy so that my training progress would naturally become faster. The second person talked to me about the lack of resources like a gym or workout equipment. They also mentioned getting additional feedback from professionals like coaches or other athletic people. Through my own interpretation, this probably means that I need to take regular breaks from doing push-ups and exercise, as well as seeking additional feedback from professionals and others, while also extending my use of additional resources like gyms and workout equipment. The only problem is that I don't have access to a gym, which is why you'll see me go to this park because it's the closest thing that I have to some form of useful equipment. So based off of my research, another exercise I can incorporate into my workouts are diamond push-ups. This is because diamond push-ups target the triceps and chest areas, which are overlooked muscles when trying to complete other push-up variations like the one-arm Russian push-up. Utilizing the feedback I received 4 days ago, I decided to get additional feedback from professionals or coaches about my form and other things that I could potentially improve. Luckily, I knew a coach who was not only one of the most athletic people I know, but was also willing to critique my form and give advice on what to do next. After listening to what my coach had to say, this is what I got. Firstly, he mentioned straightening my back so that I can be further from the ground. This seems reasonable as currently it looks like I'm violating the ground. Secondly, I've got to make sure to fully extend my arms when doing the push-ups. He pointed this out because looking at the video, it doesn't seem like I'm going fully up when I complete each push-up. The last thing he mentioned was the angle of my arm when doing the Russian push-ups. Comparing my arms to Sportacus, my shoulders are closer to the ground, while Sportacus' shoulders are directly above his hands. In the end, my coach gave me a resistance band and told me to start implementing resistant band training into my exercises. Alright, so I just got feedback from a footy coach, and what he told me was that you can actually use resistance bands to improve your explosive arm power. So what he told me was you can place them like this, you go around your back, and then what this does is when you're doing your push-up, you can see the band creates resistance. So when you explosively push up, these resistance bands are pushing your arms or pulling on them, but I'm fighting against the resistance, which means that I can build more explosive push-ups. Alright, so I just came up with this really dumb idea. So turns out I do actually have some homework for other subjects to do. So what I can do, instead of prioritizing push-ups or prioritizing doing my homework, I can do them at the same time. So what I can do is every time I give out on push-ups, I can just do my homework. And then once I get bored of my homework, I do another set of push-ups. So yeah, I guess I can do that. Over the course of the last 2 weeks, I was able to incorporate new exercises into my workouts, progress further into the push-up challenge, and utilize the feedback I was able to get. I was able to learn the one-arm Russian push-up, and I also gained so much useful feedback from others. Overall, I feel great as I'm actively progressing through this challenge while having fun at the same time. Although I didn't have access to any gym, I overcame this challenge by improvising to go to parks and work out, which worked perfectly fine for me. While utilizing feedback from others was great, it won't be enough to complete this challenge as I still need to put in the effort to overcome setbacks and challenges, which is why I need to start focusing on making more attempts at the Sportacus push-up challenge. During school, I got bored because I had most of my work finished, so I decided to get out of the classroom with my friend to make another attempt at the challenge. While it has been 12 days since my last attempt, this one would completely shatter my expectations. Apart from a few silly mistakes in this attempt, what you're about to see is the best attempt I have made so far.
I know a lot of push-ups. Normal push-ups. Da-da-da-da. And triceps. Do-do-do-do. Clapping. And tugging. What about something a little bit more difficult? One-arm push-ups. Whoop, and to the side. And up, and up. Wait a minute. I wonder if I can jump and clap behind my back. And whoop. I love it. And now the best for last. One arm and one leg. Up and down and 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 up.
This is post.
Yeah, first is good.
This can be
Yeah.
behind the scenes, bloopers and all that.
Let's go.
Bro.
You know, Bob, I'm actually happy. Although I was initially happy about the attempt, for some reason I just couldn't do the 360 push-up anymore. For the next 10 minutes, I troubleshooted with my friend to try and figure out why I wasn't getting it anymore.
You got it? Come on.
Well, basically, I need to work on my 360 push-ups because, well, I mean, if you look at my previous attempts, they're just stupid. So, I'm gonna try to get the technique down. So, I'm just gonna do the technique slowly, but I'm doing it like this, and after you have to like. Then, my friend suggested this piece of advice.
Probably launch off one hand and one foot while twisting the other side.
Alright, let's see if that works.
That was actually really good.
That was it. Wait, actually?
That looked pretty good.
I'll do another one from this stand. Wait, so wait, one leg, one foot.
It's like launch while twisting.
Oh, wait. So you mean like this? Like once I'm here, and I get here. That?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's... Dude, you're so smart, Barber. You're so smart.
Alright, do it. Bro, that looked really good. That actually looked really good.
Yo! During this week, I was so happy to be able to get this far into the challenge. I was able to get so close to the end of the challenge, and I was also able to relearn the 360 push-up that I had somehow forgotten how to do. At this point, I felt very happy for myself as I was able to overcome multiple obstacles and phases of the challenge that I thought would have destroyed me. But although I felt proud for myself, I still needed to overcome a few more obstacles. Firstly, I needed to work on my endurance so that I can actually complete all the required push-ups. Secondly, I need to improve my form as some of the exercises look questionable without proper technique. This is when I decided to go outside again and make another attempt at the challenge. My goal here was to try and improve my form a little while also trying to get to the end of the challenge. This is my 9th attempt at the Sportacus push-up challenge.
Yeah, I know a lot of push-ups. Normal push-ups. And triceps. Clapping. And turning. What about something a little bit more difficult? One-arm push-ups. Whoop, and to the side. And up, and up. Wait a minute. I wonder if I can jump and clap behind my back. And whoop. I love it. And now the best for last. One arm and one leg. Up and down and 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 up.
Although the challenge should technically be over, I wasn't too happy with my result. As you can see, my form is noticeably bad for the one arm Russian, and one arm, one leg push-ups. Doing a little research, I found out that the tricep and bicep muscles were the main reason as to why my form was questionable. With this new information, I decided to go to the park one last time to train the triceps and biceps and also to have a little fun. Today was the final day. Today I would find out whether or not I would be able to complete Sportacus' entire push-up challenge with good enough form. For this final attempt, I decided to do it at school with some of my friends watching me, as they not only would be somewhat entertained, but I would feel more motivated for myself knowing that my friends were rooting for me. This is the final attempt at the Sportacus push-up challenge.
Yeah, I know a lot of push-ups. Normal push-ups. And triceps. Clapping. And turning. What about something a little bit more difficult? One-arm push-ups. And to the side. And up. Wait a minute. I wonder if I can jump and clap behind my back. And whoa. I love it. And now the best for last. One arm and one leg. Up and up and down 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 and up.
Hey,
Hey, good.
ladies and gentlemen, can we get a round of applause for the Sportacus looking guy, Avery?
I'm so tired now.